Sometimes the excitement can get a bit too much. You start thinking about all the lovely video games due in 2017, and before you know it, you've begun levitating and emanating a blinding light, and everyone nearby has had their heads explode. There are a couple of ways to counteract this. 1. Reduce your caffeine intake. 2. Arrange all the games you're excited about in a list and concentrate on that list very carefully until the games arrive. Look, we'll show you the games, just go easy. Here are PCGamesN's most anticipated PC titles in 2017.
What a time it is to be a Warhammer fan with a gaming PC. If by some miracle you're done with Total War Warhammer, Warhammer End Times Vermintide, Space Hulk Deathwing, Man of War Corsair, and all the other ones I've forgotten, don't be perturbed, Dawn of War 3 is on the way. Dawn of War 3, with its large-scale conflicts and individual heroes charging in among the fray. A blend of approaches from prior sequels combined to create something spectacular. Developers Relic are really into their Warhammer lore too, so we're expecting it to be the most fully realised 40k universe in video games thus far.
So, a samurai, a Viking and a knight walk into a bar, right? No, but really, this game has all those things, and basically they all get together and just smash each other with their respective swords. It's hands down the best pitch of 2017. For Honor is in capable hands too. Of all Ubisoft's 3,000 studios, this is the one that gave you Splinter Cell Chaos Theory and Prince of Persia Sands of Time, which means you can expect the melee to feel pretty bloody fantastic. We're not sure yet if it's going to work as a single-player dismemberment quest or thrive instead as some old-school multiplayer fun, but really, samurai, Vikings and knights, come on.
Once upon a time, some game developers made a pretty decent game called Prey, and everyone quite liked it. Then some other developers started making a sequel, then stopped. Then a new bunch had a go, and they stopped too. And now somehow, this game by Dishonored developers Arcane is called Prey, despite having as much in common with the original game and its canned sequels as it does with Ridge Racer. Never mind though, it looks like a really, really good video game. It's a bit like Dishonored being played in Art Deco space with the ability to play as a mug, an actual mug. Immersive sims are well and truly back in 2017 and weirder than ever. A good thing.
Are you planning on visiting Bolivia in 2017? Here's some advice. Don't bother. Save your money because it appears Ubisoft made a one-to-one replica of the country for you to mess about in and called it Ghost Recon Wildlands. 2016 gave us The Division, an action RPG squad shooter. It looks like Wildlands will continue that emerging genre's proud legacy. What that entails is long game depth for those who want to unlock better camo face paint and insect repellent, and moments of synchronized stalking and shooting when you manage to get some friends together. That and, inevitably, loads and loads of impromptu quad bike races.
Look, what's not to get? It's simple. It's the fourth game in a series, but not a sequel, set in the same universe but containing none of the old characters, and you'll be doing a lot of the usual romancing but with new companions. Yeah, Mass Effect Andromeda isn't the most succinct elevator pitch on this list, but the name carries enough weight that we're excited beyond measure. BioWare have injected a bit of Dragon Age Inquisition's open world trappings into it, which means more time exploring the frighteningly deep lore at your own pace, less time battling Reapers via QTEs, and hopefully a story worthy of the venerable name.
Part RPG and part slavishly authentic time machine, Kingdom Come Deliverance wants to take you back to medieval Bohemia and just let you loose among its denizens. Will you spend your time talking with the common man, solving his problems for a few coins and embarking on worthy quests, or, being a massive twat? It's completely up to you. Developers Warhorse are staunchly protective of your rights to freedom in this open world, just like its guards are staunchly protective of their citizens' rights to not be perforated by all your arrows. There's a tension building there, isn't there?
South Park: The Stick of Truth was a legitimately great RPG, and few saw it coming. Despite having a name that only a 10-year-old could truly enjoy, we're confident that South Park: The Fractured But Whole will once again deliver the goods. Shuffling from quest to quest with Eric Cartman in your party, the world awash with satire and gross-out humour. It's a firm foundation, we'll give it that.
Larian are really good at building systems. Systems you can spend 100 hours with and still find new ways to manipulate, like Divinity's bizarro turn-based combat and its emphasis on changing the environment to your advantage. In Divinity Original Sin 2, they're making co-op not just a feature, but a system all of its own. Gone are the days when that word meant anything as simple as 2 players on one team. Being 2 human players in one party in this game might mean engaging in a battle of wills to achieve radically different objectives, and that might even become so extreme that one of you is trying to kill an NPC while the other needs them alive. It's a world of poisoning, subterfuge, and rock paper scissors fights, all set within the sort of massive isometric prettiness we take for granted from Larian by now.
Planescape Torment was an odd fish, wasn't it? It had a brilliant story about amnesia, fatalism and friendship, set in the world of infinite parallel universes. But crikey, you had to work to get that story. It's surprising to see a sequel hit its crowdfunding goals so successfully then, because we're talking about a really obscure RPG in Torment, Ties of Numenera. There's almost nothing recognisable from elsewhere in the genre here. No direwolves, no breastplates of superior backstabbing, and no quaint leafy hamlets. Instead, Ties of Numenera draws on sci-fi influences to bring you hours of isometric weirdness, served up with the kind of confidence that only veteran devs who made the genre cool in the first place can summon.
Platinum Games aren't a big name in PC gaming, but over on consoles, boo if you must, they've developed a reputation for delivering silky smooth action games with combat just a notch short of sending your brain into a seizure. Some people are very excited to hear that their new game, Nier Automata, is coming to PC then, because it means we can enjoy those not brain seizures on our home turf. Nier itself is a pretty obscure spin-off from the Drakengard IP, yep, you heard me, but the JRPG stylings and grandiose boss battles on offer here look set to be a real highlight of 2017 for those who've been looking upon Final Fantasy XV with green eyes.
And breathe out. There, that's a list of games we're really excited about in 2017, and no one's heads exploded. Bonus. Why not celebrate by giving us a thumbs up and hitting that subscribe button for more essential relaxation techniques like this one?